Hi guys, hope you're well. So just a quick recap. With the pillars, I hope you guys are now slowly starting to move out of that fix-it mentality into more of a kind of a creation mentality. I hope you have your structure sheets filled and you fill them with kind of things that you love doing. As I said, we want to move you away from that constant obsessive fix-it mentality and into kind of more of a creation mentality. As I've said in previous videos, right, in terms of your symptoms, you don't want to wait until your symptoms have gone before you start living, right? You want to start living with your symptoms, okay? This is a very important concept to grasp, okay? You don't want to just wait until all of your symptoms have gone and then decide to live. It doesn't work that way, okay? So in terms of the vagus nerve, I think I gave you guys some exercises in terms of how we can strengthen the vagus nerve. You might have started to feel some kind of energetic changes in your body. That's fantastic. That means that these are working. Your nervous system's coming back online. In terms of doing these exercises, less is always kind of more. The gentle approach is always better when you're working with the body. I, as I said, tend to do them for 5 to 10 minutes a day max, and that really, really works well. So what I wanted to do today is kind of share some more advanced techniques in terms of the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve, if you remember, was the nerve that's responsible for the kind of parasympathetic nervous system. So this is kind of your rest, digest, and repair system. It's responsible for, heart rate, for your immune system, for your digestive processes. So it's very, very important in terms of your recovery. Okay, so a lot of research has gone into the vagus nerve in the last 5 to 10 years. We know a lot more than we did 20, 30 years ago. Historically, it was said that we could not actually control our vagus nerve. But, recently, through books that I've mentioned, that I firmly recommend that you go out and read as well, the polyvagal theory, the healing power of the vagus nerve, we can actually have power over our vagus nerve now. So that means we have an ability to control our autonomic nervous system, which is amazing. We never thought this was possible. So in terms of the exercises, I'm providing signposts to you guys. If you go on YouTube, you'll find a lot of vagus nerve exercises. You have a lot of vagus work on the internet. What I've done is I've done a lot of reading. I've spoken to a lot of people, and I've obviously tried it out on myself. So I'm trying to do the hard work for you guys and bring you the best of the best exercises that I can. Okay. So in terms of strengthening the vagus nerve, you remember by strengthening the vagus nerve, we suppress inflammation in the body. The inflammation goes down. The autonomic nervous system starts to regulate. The alarm bells go off. The symptoms go down. You start living an amazing life. Okay. This is the way that it works. Okay, so we want to move you, as I mentioned, there are 3 states: the shutdown, the sympathetic, and the parasympathetic stage. Because your nervous systems are disrupted, you're kind of flickering between the dorsal state, which is that shutdown state of hopelessness, and the sympathetic state where your eyes are constantly looking for problems, where your ears are kind of looking, you've got the tinnitus going on, you're constantly looking for danger. That's not a healthy way to live, right? We want to move you from that state into more of the parasympathetic state where your rest and digest system comes online and your body starts to discharge its energy and starts moving into kind of more of a harmonious state, okay? A healthy vagal state, which is the I am okay state, okay? So we want to kind of emotionally have those connections of safety. That is paramount, okay? We want to teach your body that it's okay, it's safe again. And, these exercises are fantastic for that. So one of the exercises that I want to introduce is called the Rosenberg Exercise. It's very simple, very similar to the other ones. What you do is you take your hands, okay, clasp them together. This can be done sitting or lying down in bed, doesn't really matter, okay? Maybe warm your hands up a little bit before you do this exercise, okay? Now, what you want to do is put them behind your head, just at the base of your skull, okay? Like you're kind of relaxing, okay? Just kind of slightly push in to the bottom of your skull there, okay? And what you want to do is move your eyes to the left as far as you can for about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, so move them right off to the left as far as you can and just hold that for about 30 seconds to a minute. After which you want to bring them back to center. Okay, so once they're back at center, just hold fast here for about 5-10 seconds, and then you want to move them all the way to the right for about 30 seconds to a minute. Okay, and then bring them back to center. Okay, so very simple. What you might notice is you'll start yawning. This is a very, very normal response to the Rosenberg exercises. It actually means that your nervous system is engaging, your parasympathetic system is coming online. So it's actually a very, very good sign. And it's kind of what we're trying to achieve. So if you do that repetition for about 3 to 4 times, you're going to start feeling yourself relaxing, calming down, and the yawning aspect of it indicates that your vagus nerve is being activated. Okay, so that's one exercise. Okay, so the second exercise is slightly more complex, takes a little bit of getting used to, but once you get used, take a couple of times and it becomes second nature again as well. So what this is, it's polytasking, and it's from a book called The Polyvagus Theory. Okay, and it's a fantastic book. Again, recommend that you, if you have the ability, just get out there and get these books and start doing the reading yourself as well. But you know, if you don't have time, you know, I'm bringing you the best exercises here. So what you want to do with this is cross your arms, and you want to put your right arm on your left shoulder. Okay, and what you want to do is start tapping your left shoulder. Okay, kind of a slow pace, and with your eyes, you want to move your eyes off to the opposite side of the shoulder that you're tapping. So in this case, it would be the right side. So I move my eyes off to the right. Okay, and then what you want to do is take your tongue and start tapping it on the inner side of your cheek on the same side that you're tapping. So that will be the left side for me, and just start pushing your tongue against the inside of your cheek at the same rhythm as you're tapping. So it kind of goes like this, with the eyes going in the other direction. Okay, you want to do that for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Your family at this point might start getting a little bit worried and might be calling the mental health services, but you know, just stick with it. It works, okay? What you want to do is do that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you want to move on to the other side, okay? So the same thing, okay? Start tapping your right shoulder in this case. And with your eyes, move into the opposite direction, so the left-hand direction as far as you can. And with your tongue, start pushing it against your right cheek, so the same side as you're tapping, at the same rhythm. You might want to do this to music, actually. Music really helps. You have a beats per minute when it comes to any type of music, and you can tap at the same kind of rate that the music's happening as well. And remember, I used to do that a lot. Okay, so again, what this is doing is it's bringing the two hemispheres of your brain into conjunction, right? Starting getting those signals working again that have been disrupted. It's fantastic. It's a great exercise, and you should be doing this between 5 to 10 minutes a day, and you will start to see some changes with this. Okay, so those are the exercises, guys. I hope you find them useful. As I say, please keep commenting. Let me know how it's going with you guys. How are these exercises working? Are you starting to feel kind of energy shifts in your body? You know, and as always, please subscribe, because I can keep you updated with the, you know, the videos that I'm releasing. Thanks, guys. Stay well. Take care. Bye.